Hi guys, let's talk about development. What really is development? If I were to define it in my own words, I'd say it is the transition. Transition meaning journey of progress from a lower level to a higher level at something. That something could be anything really. It could be your income, it could be your studies, it could be your health, it could be any meaningful thing in life. So I define development as the transition from a lower level to a higher level in various meaningful aspects of life that help in your physical and mental well-being. That would be my own definition of development. Typically speaking, what are the various indicators of development in our lives, or in terms of for our country? It is, personally speaking, of course, it is your income, but that is not the only thing. It is something called as IMR, infant mortality rate, LR, literacy rate, NAR, net attendance ratio. For a country, these three are important. More important is, or as important is, per capita income. Per capita income is nothing but the combined strength of the or rather the total cumulative income earned by the entire population divided by the whole population of the country. That is per capita income. We'll see the remaining definitions in a little while. The aspects of development also include the education levels of a country, health, gross enrollment ratio, so on and so forth. There are indeed many aspects of development. It is said, okay, personally speaking, is income the only aspect of development important to us? When we finish our education and when we go for work, is income the only important thing? Or is income going to be the only criteria in us opting for a particular business or us opting for a particular job? No. It is also our physical safety. It is also a safe and hygienic environment at work. It is also the quality of the crowd with which you are working. It is also whether you really enjoy the work. It is also how much of burden the work puts on you and how it affects your quality of life vis-a-vis the quality time you spend with your family. So personal development can never ever be measured by income alone. For some, it could be how much of time you give to your family, how much of time you give to your hobbies. For some, it could be so many things. So development includes income. Let's face it, it's the most important, if not the most important, one of the most important things in life. Because if we do not have money, not even a banana selling vendor will make us stand in front of him. But that said, it is not the only thing in life. It can make you feel good about yourself. It won't necessarily guarantee you happiness. So that is what it is. There is a quote: what may be development to one may not be development to another. It may even be destructive to others. What does this beautiful quote mean? Guys, depending on who you are, depending on what you do, depending on whom you meet, your world visions are pretty different. So let's say let's talk about Pune, because we all stay in Pune. Let's say that Pune's number one green activist and Pune's number one builder are arguing with each other. The number one builder is saying, I was to London recently and the city has a magnificent network of infrastructure in terms of bridges, in terms of skyscrapers, in terms of vast spaces, malls, you name it. We need to build that kind of infrastructure in Pune to maybe make it the next London. The green activist says, are you bonkers or are you out of your mind? Pune already is hardly having any free spaces. What Pune needs is more green cover, like maybe we have in the SPPU, Savitribai Phule Pune University. We need more free spaces for children to play. So if what Pune needs is that firstly save the remaining spaces remaining, plant green cover in it so that there is more oxygen, there are more places for children to play, and the quality of the environment, the weather thereby improves. If you look at it, guys, per se, I personally don't find anything wrong with either what the builder is saying or what the green activist is saying. But you cannot sort of implement both the visions at the same time. You have to implement either the builder's vision or the green activist's vision. So if the builder's vision is implemented, the green activist's it is destructive to the green activist's vision. If the green activist's vision is implemented, it is destructive to the builder's vision. Hence this quote: what may be development to one may not be development to another. It may even be destructive to the other. So what may be development for the green builder is not development to the green activist. It is destructive to the green activist's vision. What may be development to the green activist is not development for the green builder. It is destructive to the green builder's vision. So you can really understand the quote well by sort of quoting this example.